My name's Kenny Alessi. Grew up in a pretty good household. I have 7 brothers and sisters. It was a big family. All lived in the same house at the same time.
My name is Tonya Oliver, and I've lived most of my life in Allegheny County, North Carolina. You know, I had a good family growing up. I have good parents. I have a little sister. We went to church a lot.
I was in Catholic school for the first 7 years of my life, and I got into a lot of trouble in there, and that's where a lot of everything started. I started dabbling in drugs and drinking and going down that dark path. I was always in trouble with the law. I was always destroying relationships, and you know, I was really hurting all the people who loved me, all my family and my friends.
I went down a different path in high school, I guess you'd say. That's when I started drinking. You know, my friends were doing it, so you know, I did too. And it took over, you know. I'm an addict. I know that now. I didn't know that then. But, you know, when I started drinking, it took over, and I did it like every night. It led to other things. My life was all about drugs. I thought that I was using drugs, this drug and that drug, to treat this or that, anxiety, depression, whatever.
It took me a long time to actually get to a place to where I was ready to completely surrender. You know, it started out using and drinking. Started out for me as, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, I did it with my friends. I did it around my friends. You know, to hang out, to be cool. You know, and eventually all that, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there turned into a regular habit, and then it turned into a complete obsession, where it just completely took over my life, and it ruled everything that I did. It ruled every minute of every day of my life. I couldn't get out of the bed until I used something to help me get out of the bed. I can't live that way and survive, and if not for my higher power, I know for a fact that I wouldn't still be here talking today. My higher power is God, you know. That's always who it's been. It's never been anybody else. There's just no other way for me to live. I couldn't go any further. I couldn't get any lower. I really was hopeless and desperate, and I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do. But I had to take that first step and admit that I was completely powerless over drugs, and that I was ready to give up and ready to surrender to a new way of life.
I really could not stop. I didn't know how. And I just thought that's how my life was going to be for the rest of my life. At rock bottom, my late 20s, I got with a very abusive man. He was really, really horrible to me, and I was just stuck there. I was stuck. He cut me off from everyone I knew, including my family. And I was just all alone. And at the very worst, I tried to kill myself, and almost succeeded. I've got to give it all to God. You know, truly just surrendering and giving it all to God.
I mean, it's night and day. I was living in the darkness, and today I live in the light. I lead a really simple, stress-free life today. I love my job. I love my friends. Freedom from active addiction is all I ever wanted in the first place, but I've gotten so much more than that.
So today I am in recovery from mental illness, substance abuse, and I'm a domestic violence survivor. Today, I am free from all of that. I'm free because I am living the way that God wants me to live, and I feel really good about that. I'm so thankful that I'm alive today. And, you know, most of my life, all I wanted was to die because I was so unhappy. I'm just trying to live the right way today. Live a life that's pleasing to God. I'm excited about life today.
I wouldn't change anything about the way my life is today. There's no other way for me to live now, you know. It's either you're all in or you're on your way out. That's all there is to it.
Jesus is awesome.
I like that Doobie Brothers song.
Jesus is just alright.